Hi guys, this is Just with a quick message before we get started. Right now, I'm offering a 2-question reading. All you have to do is click the link below. No hassle, no fuss. Click that link, make your quick payment, and immediately you'll be scheduled for your reading. And that's it. If you're interested, you know what to do. Click that link below. Yeah, and we'll set something up real soon. Otherwise, on with your reading. Take care, guys. Hi Aries, this is Just with your January mid-month 2018 tarot reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Aries, there seems that there has been some issues. Could be at the workplace, home life, personal life, professional life. But for all of you that can relate to this, it will hit you in a different area. But it seems like there has been someone feeling like they've gotten a short end of the stick. Okay. Or there has been some form of like a sacrifice made. Almost one person had to be sacrificed for the other is what I'm getting. And I don't feel like it's so much of a compromise as much as it is like having to either put yourself aside for the betterment of someone else, or again, someone being let go for you, or you not compromising, and because of it, it has created a bit of an issue. It looks like there has been some of you may be letting go of your children. Some of your children may be graduating and leaving the nest, so congratulations if that's the case for some of you. Others of you, I do see that this could be in the form of like a court case. It could have something to do with your children. It could have something to do with their education, schooling. Some of you could be paying back child support is what I see, which is really not going to be fun for you. There's been some past issues. Now, it seems like you guys are rehashing, dealing with old issues from the past, unsettled situations that perhaps you were able to get away with in the past, or you were able to put it off in the past. And now it's kind of coming up, and it's almost like a do or die situation. So hopefully that will be the theme or the tagline that I'll use if I can remember. But I get like this do or die. Like it's time to settle the score. It's time to pay up. It's time to put up or shut up, that type of situation. So it could be something circling back from the past from you guys, and now you have to kind of face the music, as they say, or it could be something from someone else, but I do see settling a situation. And I feel like some of you, your tactics may be hide things, manipulate a situation, be covert in some respect. And that may be your strategy because you've taken some time to yourself to kind of decide, how best am I going to handle the situation? But the advice here, and I'm only giving you the advice as I see it in the cards. So the advice position here is for you to let that go, and to take a higher road. Because if you do, and when I say higher road, for those of you who owe, and you have it, obviously you pay and you make do. You settle your debts, right? You settle what you need to settle. Now, it's not going to be fun, and it's not going to make you very happy. I see a lot of you, particularly my Aries men, are pretty pissed about the situation. And Aries ladies, if it's you that can relate to this, then perhaps the male that is in question in this circumstance, he could be very pissed at this time, because again, it is this, almost like chickens coming home to roost. It's that type of thing. It's settling scores, and someone's going to be completely unhappy about it. And I feel like everyone, I just get this, and it's not even showing specifically in the cards, but what the energy is communicating to me is that everyone seems to be playing nice, but nice nasty. And it's almost as if it's like kind enemies now. So you may have an enemy in your midst that you're aware of, but it's just not time to deal with that, because there's other things that you kind of have to make priority. So you may have a business partner, and it may be, it's going sour. There may have been some bad dealings. And so you really want to take the high road. That's how you're going to come out on top. And it may not just be you, whomever is taking the high road, whoever is doing whatever is ethically sound in this circumstance, they will be the one that will come out on top. So let's keep that as some advice. Now, and this is more for some of you, it will be down the line, like within this 2-week period. Some of you may be saying, I don't get it. A lot of you should be able to relate to it if you can, if this applies to you. I do see in the last week, however, that things may go from bad to worse. Sorry to tell you, but there may be some, and I'm getting old ways. So some of you may go back to your old ways, pettiness, vengefulness, vindictiveness, or you may be experiencing that happening to you. Okay. But I get these old ways that you should have, evolved from, and now it's almost like seeping through again. So how do you combat that is to kind of, right now, if you can relate, try to turn the other cheek. Don't resort to your old way of doing things. Evolve from it, let it go. And, again, you can avoid that. Because I do feel like in time, whatever this problem and issue is, a lot of you will be able to kind of get on the other side of it. So you don't want to make it worse than what it needs to be. There is a lesson here, and it is to, help you not resort to those negative ways that sometimes some people can result to. Now, other aspects as it relates to finances, I do feel like some of you, again, this situation, whatever this is, and it may be a work thing where some of you feel like you're being, taken for the ringer with work. You're not being paid. It could be an issue with court, a situation. Some of you could be getting sued, that sort of thing. So finances may be a bit tricky as far as some of you are concerned. Even if you have to go, you may be going to school and working. So there may be double duty things going on, and you may feel like you just don't have enough. But in reality, you're doing okay. Like you have what you need to get to the next step. And whatever you're doing now is definitely going to bring you a lot of profit. So if you're in school, you only have a little bit ways to go. For a lot of you, congratulations for those of you who have graduated. It will be very beneficial for you. Some of you may have tried to get into law school and that has not been very beneficial, or you're getting into a law firm and that's been a bit tricky for some of you, but keep going. Again, don't result to anything, no negative ways, just evolve from that, because I feel like the second week will be the hardest one, and it may make you want to revert back to old ways or become despondent to some way, but you can break out of this. And if you do that, then again, you'll be victorious. So don't worry about it. Now, as it relates to love, I do see that some of you may have tried to reach out to a particular person, feeling like time has passed. There could have been a circumstance where there was some issues in the past with you and a particular person, but all may be forgiven at this time. Okay. And some of you may feel as though it could be a marriage is what I'm saying. Some of you may be going through a divorce, and after, you may have done some things that's just completely like not the best thing to do. Right. I feel that some of you may have played nice while you were taking that person to court. Or some of you thought that the person was playing nice with you and then they dragged you into court. So I do see that. And again, I still just referred to the earlier part of this video of trying to take the high road. Others of you, I feel that there is a situation where you may feel like you're disconnecting from your mate. For some of you, I feel a disconnection. You may feel like this relationship is a little bit too much for you. And therefore, you're trying to find a way to detach yourself away from it. And some of you may feel like someone's doing this to you. So they're trying to find a way to disconnect. And I feel that instead of some of you ranting and raving because someone is not giving you the love that you feel you deserve, they're not being as responsive as you like, they're not being available for you, they put you on ice, that sort of thing, and they've not told you, because that's what I'm getting. It's like, I just feel like you may have someone's questioning the person and the person has dodged this thing completely, or the person is telling you what you want to hear, and then that's not true, so it could work in either of those ways. I do feel like if you don't allow it to just be, just let it go and let it be whatever it's going to be, then in the second week it's going to turn worse. and you're going to really become responsive to the situation and not want to have anything to say to the person. And then there's going to be a complete breakup. Okay. So I feel that you can avoid, not saying that you can't avoid a breakup if it's going to be a breakup, but you can avoid, you know, your tactics or how it makes you react to things. Okay. So again, try to take the high road. Don't resort to lying and cheating and being deceptive and those sort of things. And just move forward honestly. Okay. You can't control how someone else, their ethics are, but you can control how you react to, you know, the information that you're being given, or how someone's treating you, right? You can react to that, or you can control that at least. So I hope that this made sense to you. Your reading is kind of, it's not all over the place, but it's very strong energy here. You could be dealing with somebody that is very authoritative, has a lot of control over you, and they know how to push your buttons. So just be very careful with that energy, because I do feel like someone's pushing your buttons, or you're pushing theirs, and it could be quite difficult to kind of get out of this, you know, before the dust settles and you're able to move on from it. Like, you're going to move on from it, because I do see victory in the end, but you know, what will happen in the meantime, excuse me, can parlay that victory, you know, to happen longer than it needs to. You know, if you let it go now and you just take the higher road, then victory can be yours a lot faster than if you get caught up in this rapture that's kind of awaiting you for the second week of January. So that's kind of what I see for you guys. And it kind of is screaming these messages very loudly. So for those of you who do not relate to this, then this is not your 2 weeks to hear this particular message. And hopefully you can go and check your moon or your rising sign or a different area that is not Aries. Hopefully that will ring true for you a little bit more. And for those of you who can relate, please leave your comment in the comment section below, because you know I would love to hear from you. And if you would like a personal reading with me, I can be reached in the beginning and to this video. And if you are new to this channel, welcome, 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 and subscribe, because I will be back very, very soon with another one. Take care, Aries.